Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fight Night episode 154. My name is Blight, hope you're doing fine. It's gonna be an absolutely amazing evening with groundbreaking announcements for the future of RFPW coming in tonight. Use the hashtag Fight Night, send your tweets at RFPW and make sure to join us for free. Okay, we are live on Twitch TV/RFPW Network or YouTube.com/RFPW2014. Whichever you prefer, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to support us. Retweet, like us on Facebook, do anything you can. As you see, Cruz making his way to the ring. And guess what? Pulls are back tonight in the old-fashioned shape and form that we had. We're going to post it up. Hover your mouse across the screen to get that votes in, and keep doing so. Polls always close nearly 1 or 2 minutes into the match, so make sure to get your votes in. It's going to be amazing. We're going to add a total of let's say 250 excuse me, fan heroes to everyone for joining in, who has joined in so far. And what we can see is you have a lot of people can start to get things done here, but we will clear everything once the all but goes down. But we will get to distributing the fan heroes that were earned towards December, including this show, as a new starting total, plus 250 for everyone. It's going to be an amazing night. A groundbreaking announcement is going to be made, but first we have Bryan, Diaz and Blight Cruz going one-on-one. The first announcement will roll in after this match. So Cruz and Diaz are on the start. And I'm wondering, where is everybody? Nobody's here. Where are you? Oh, Jesus. That is painful. For Bryan Diaz, take down now with a knee. And it's getting quite embarrassing straight from the get-go. Ouch. And here we go, the arm is stretched. Oh, but Blight Cruz gets out. Next week, Fight Night 156. As you heard, the RFPW champion and the world champion Dan Masters and Ricci have arrived in the arena. Both inside limousines trying to make it luxury. It's coming out of their own paycheck, don't worry about that. Blight Cruz. Oh, what a brain buster. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the world champion and the RFPW Fed champion cross the boroughs. And in the main event, Ricci will be accompanied by myself, Jeffrey Blight. Who will accompany Dan Masters, we do not know yet, but we'll sure as hell find out soon enough. Now then, Blight Cruz, Bryan Diaz are on it. This is going to be an incredible matchup. We're going to close off the polls and I'll find out who is the preferred favourite. Blight Cruz is the favourite in this matchup. Goes to show in there. But we'll have to find out what else is going to happen on this show. Furthermore, later on tonight, after this match, Lorre will take on Maria. Ballesca goes one-on-one with John Aaron, and Charlotte Omega goes one-on-one with Mercedes Ricci. It's going to be a fantastic evening. Oh, wait a minute. Up on the top row, Bryan Diaz goes. I don't know why I went for a double axe, and you could call that a botch. Set next week, Fight Night 155 actually. And after fighting at 155, RFPW will take a very, very different direction from which you have never seen us coming. But that is going to be a groundbreaking announcement a little bit later on. Oh, Diaz. Nice in the corner. Where is everyone? I'm trying to figure out that as well. I don't even know. If only I knew where everybody was. Oh boy. That's a harsh kick if I've ever seen one. Corkscrew standing moonsault. Two. Oh. There he is. Oh my god, what a takedown. Well, we have had the pass, so Fridays normally shouldn't be a problem. But I do tend to know that many other people really find us on the Wednesdays. So I guess you gotta come that. Dude, oh Jesus. Wait a minute. Blight Cruz leg drop. Wait, no, maybe it is the Friday night. Everybody's going out for the weekend. But that gives them all the more reason to watch it back on YouTube. Oh! What a DDT. 1, 2. Don't get too flirty, Rick, with Dan, okay? I mean, we still have to battle him tonight. Friends okay, but just leave it at that. Got a match to win. Oh no, Blake Cruz. Oh, and another drop of the leg. Blake Cruz already thinking he's won this matchup. But that's not the case. Really, it isn't. I'm looking forward to seeing what else is coming. Oh, wait a minute, Blake Cruz. Oh, man. Oh, he's on the apron now. He's going to hang on there. The fight continues. Well, other than that, it could go many, many ways here. But the way it has gone in RFPW will change forever before our 5-year anniversary starts on the 31st of March. Oh, and Bryan Diaz has won it. That is not what I expected. Honestly, I had expected Blake Cruz to go and win this match, considering it was that high in the men's division rankings right now. But as you can see, anything can change. But if you look at it, Blake Cruz was number 12. Bryan Diaz, where's Bryan Diaz even gone in the rankings? 18, but without a match victory, and he's lost another one. Bearing that in mind, Blake Cruz will definitely pump up into the top 10 now this evening. If you want to check out all the rankings, then make sure to go for all information, news, shows, episodes, championships, the fan vote. Don't forget the fan vote after this show. To rfpwefed.weebly.com and fight and vote. Just do it all together. Why not? We thought Blake to win indeed. Yes. Oh, but Bryan Diaz. Surprising here by defeating Blake Cruz. Wow. But there's more, ladies and gentlemen. Lorre will take on Maria next here on Fight Night 154. Alright, discussions backstage between Kurvers and Masters about their match going to be becoming match of the show. We'll have to find out about that one. And here's what we had for Lorre against Maria, and we have a very first groundbreaking announcement. Next week, Fight Night 155 will be the last of Fight Nights left to air in 2018. After 155 episodes, this will be the end of Fight Night. We're going to host a very, very, very new show that will be very diverse, that will have new rules, that will have new production values, and you cannot imagine what we are going to revamp throughout next week. We will revamp the whole website, and that will enable every person on the roster, and I mean every person, to allow themselves to get back in the game, be active, go up in the competition, because if you don't show up, you better shove up and get the hell out of here. Someone like this woman, which we will not further name, is going to be the second to last time she will be featured. Next week is the final time, and after that, it's all over. And here is her opponent. She is Maria Paris. And she's a number 3 ranked opponent. The other woman in the ring is currently number 1, but will be taken out of the rankings for logic's sake. That's why. We're going to introduce the polls. Vote in the poll. Get to it. And make sure to be there. So to refresh, in the next 2 weeks, we shall revamp the website and get it ready for the new generation of RFPW. It's going to be a lot more fun. People will have a lot more influence. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, these 2 fight nights will be the last 2 fight nights in RFPW history. 155 episodes, nearly 5 years of fight night history. But with everything that is old, it will be replaced by something new and something better. And that's what we're going to aim towards at. We have gathered your fan votes. We have gathered your feedback from the last couple of weeks, and we will make sure that we set out a product that everybody can be happy with. All the details will be posted on Sunday evening, and people will be able to sign up for RFPW Season 5. Regardless of whether we called some seasons Season 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 or 21, but the 5th absolute year of RFPW will be its very best, and we're going to have a lead up into it. Maria's going to try and beat that bitch up, is what you're going to say, and I reckon that will happen. Of course, Maria's a favourite in the polls. I never doubted that. But there's more announcements ready to be made here tonight. Because of course, once Fight Night ends, that is not all that will happen. Because after Fight Night 156 airs, we will kick off the new season, after everybody is joining in, with a pay-per-view, a 1 night only pay-per-view to kick off the new season. It's going to be fantastic, that's for sure. But we'll just have to see if everybody's ready, willing and able to join in RFPW's newest generation. Are you ready? I just can't wait to see what will happen. How are you excited to see the new RFPW? Leave your comments in the chat. And so what we can tell you is that the website will be the leading function for everything related to RFPW. And moreover, changes will come to our social medias. Again, we will leave everything on the website. And it is not without me that this will be possible. I have to thank... Oh, wait a minute. Maria Paris has won by submission. What a tap out. Wonderful, wonderful. That is looking bliss. Let's take a look at the replay. She really threw Lorre into the corner. And then again. Oh, what a knee strike. Maria tapped out the B. That's accurate. Very accurate. But yes, I am so very excited to get RFPW into this next level. And what I want to say is we couldn't do it. Absolutely couldn't do it without my crew right behind me. With Jade. With Dan. With Reese, and of course with James, and of course I have to mention Joel as well as Rick, who've always supported us, and we're going to make a party out of it. It's going to be very relaxing for me to create the shows, and there will be much more added into this, but you'll see what we'll mean really soon. We're back in Belfast, Northern Ireland for the second to last fight night. And here is Antonio Ballesca. There he is. And Antonio is looking for a fight here tonight. Not only that, he is currently ranked number 10 from Rome, Italy. Had one match and has won one. And the last time we saw Antonio Ballesca was on fight at 150, where he defeated Brandon Jones via pinfall. This is indeed a match for the European Championship #1 contendership. So make sure to get yourself ready. And here is John Aaron. John Aaron is back. And John is looking for some revenge because his first match didn't go to plan for the man for Charleston, West Virginia. At his first match against Abd Alamir, which he unfortunately lost. But tonight he's looking to gain that #1 contendership for the European Championship. And this man is the best music in RFPW apart from myself, Slime Ball, Dan Masters. Perfect. Yes, that's the way we know you. But it's going to be a fantastic day. Oh, wait a minute, Aaron. Ballesca fighting. And who is going to win this match? Can go many ways. You just gotta keep an eye out for everyone and for every bit of momentum to change. I am really looking forward to seeing how this is going to be like. Slime Ball down Master Throne Shade. Are we okay, Jeffrey? Just wait till the main event. Oh, once you'll be in opposite corners, I'll be all enemy. But for now, we're just friends. Never mind that. Oh. And for those that have been wondering, what is the name of the one night only going to be? Well, it's very simple. We exist. We are doing fine. We're growing each and every bit of the way. So, of course, without further ado, we are going to announce our pay-per-view name. And you're thinking, why is he stalling? Why is he stalling? What are you doing? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a hard option. But of course, we announced this earlier. The future is now. And because the future is now, we are going to kick off the one night only pay-per-view with the Winter Games. Oh yes, the Winter Games. We're going to come back to you in February with Destination Unknown. In March with Crossroads. And then we're going to come to the grandest of grandest pay-per-views of all time. The Victory Road. Going to come there. And Victory Road will lead us up to Unbreakable in May. And June with the high stakes. July with the annual Summer Games. In August we're going to come down to Lockdown. Pain Crusade in September. Nightmare's Decision in October. Battlefront in November. And in December, the Dead End. Our pay-per-view schedule will be posted, of course, on our website. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a total reset of the current season so far. But we're going to introduce many grand things. And I didn't want to say this, but it's going to be people power. And when there's people power, you can bet your ass it's going to be a hell of a fun time here in RFPW. Wait a minute. Aaron is going for the submission. And he might have it locked in. Is that enough to get another submission victory here tonight? It is! John Aaron makes Antonio Ballesca tap out. What an evening tonight is going to be. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a set date for the one and only pay-per-view, the Winter Games. Yes, we've worked very hard on this. And of course, next week we're fighting at 155. And the pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, will air on Sunday, the 20th of January. Because after that, I'm a week off and nobody's gonna go out with me. And so, of course, with this new generation of RFPW, everything that we've had goes out of the window. Our wrestlers will learn new moves. They will wear new attires. They will have new behaviors, new characters will join in. Some of us will leave. There's everything going to be in changing, and the format of our shows will be very changing. It's going to be fantastic, and I am really looking forward to this. It's going to be a blast. We haven't ruled out various formats, but you'll just have to find out throughout the next course of a couple of weeks on the website, and how it's just going to look during the one and only pay-per-view. Here's Charlotte Omega. Charlotte Omega, this is the 4th match of the evening. After this, we're going to the main event between Dan Masters and Rick Kurvers. Charlotte Omega, currently ranked number 6, has had 2 matches, of which 2 losses. But because she participated in a triple threat in week 1, she got 50 fantasy euros. I don't know whether you should be happy with it, but you can always try. This is going to be a classic because Charlotte Omega from the United States of America is going to face a dancing diva from Rio, Brazil, and was the current reigning RFPW Women's Champion, Mercedes Ricci. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Excuse me. The winner is going to be absolutely amazing. Everybody's dancing around here. Of course, you can't ignore when Ricci dances. It's going to be a party. But Mercedes Ricci's got to watch it back. Next week, an all-women's battle royal will take place, and the winner of that match, except for one woman I should say, is able to capture the women's championship #1 contendership. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, takedown by Ricci. Smart strategy here. I'm just looking forward to seeing what this will bring. And of course, contracts have to be signed for the new season. But what I can tell you is that all the champions, that means Rick Kurvers, Dan Masters, Mercedes Ricci, Warrior J, and including myself, Kimberly Blight, and Ariel Wolf, have all signed a new contract for the new season. And we bet you're gonna see new things from us that you haven't seen before. Yes, it's going to be very, very interesting, that's to say the least. And we're just looking forward, working on the features as is. It might be a little bit delayed, and it also might mean that the pay-per-view might be delayed, but that's the way it is. We're going to take our time to make sure that this is going to be the very best that we have to offer in RFPW yet to date. And it is the last match before the main event. And you can now vote between Omega and Ricci in the poll on your screen. Yeah, you missed 3 of them actually. We are that far into the show again. Yeah, well, you can always catch up on YouTube. Of course, they're gonna upload this to that. So we're gonna take this to everywhere, but rest assured that RFPW will have very new things to come forward. So if you are set to debut, you will debut in a new generation season, but be prepared because you need to be active. If you miss out, It's going to be a tough ride. Oh, just like it's a tough ride with a superplex from the top rope by Ricci. Spear by the women's champion. She's going to take out one of the #1 people who try to become #1 contender next week. And I reckon if Ricci wins that all-women's battle royal, then she won't have a challenger during the pay-per-view. Whoever wins it, except for one, that is a woman who lost tonight earlier in the evening, will get a women's championship shot. Should she win, Ricci will have to find a different opponent right before the pay-per-view. Ricci's gonna taunt her in the ropes. And now, wait a minute. Oh, takedown. A belly-to-belly suplex has occurred. And with that being said, this could be the end for Ricci. An American slam. No. He says foot against the ropes. I don't know about that. Could be, but it doesn't look likely, that's for sure. And so this match is continuing. Well, we can't do that because we already take the match prior to this live show during the house show in Belfast, Northern Ireland, so there was unfortunately no other option. But we certainly have tried. Oh gosh, that's painful. But we're working our very hardest to make sure that, well, we go out with a bang during Fight Night next week. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Ricci does win. Fantastic job. I did not expect that. Magnificent work. I'm looking forward to the main event of the evening here. But rest assured, next week on the final Fight Night, this will be amazing. I'm gonna get ready. We're gonna leave the commentary to Kevin in for the main event as Mercedes Ricci takes another victory, moves back into the #1 slot of the women's division. Thank you very much. On my behalf, I'll leave it to Kevin in. I wish you a very good evening. Have fun with the main event. Hello my brothers and sisters, here's Kevin. Hello. Here we are, and we have the team of Dutch Power, the Tag Team Champions. Also, of course, don't have to forget Rick Kurvers is also the World Champion. It's going to be a fantastic main event, of course, here on Fight Night. Oh, wait a minute, if you wasn't expecting to hear my voice to be as high as it normally is, I'm undergoing a very serious cold. And my throat is very impacted, so it's a lot of inhaling and exhaling. And very high pitches, that's for sure. So if your ears hurt, too bad. You're gonna have to do it with next week when Jeffrey returns. But of course, Jeffrey now alongside his fiance, Kurvers, the tag and world champion. But here's the RFPW champion, Dan Masters, and he's got the black card of NSW alongside him. It's the Mundo. Well, that's a very black hype. Black hype? Is that it? I mean, wow. I wasn't expecting anything either, but this is going to be a great main event. Well, leave your votes. Leave your votes in the poll right up, right now. It's on there, on your screen. Click it. It's certainly not apparent. What I can tell is the Mundo has returned to RFPW on contract. It's going to be great, that's for sure. If you want to join us, send us a DM to @JeffreyBlight or to, of course, @RFPWFed. Jeffrey runs everything, so you've got to send him something. Or, yeah, well, of course, subscribe on youtube.com/RFPW2014. Or subscribe to us on Twitch and help us support. Or just follow us, that will also help. Masters, the RFPW champion. And he became the RFPW champion by defeating Dylan Vincent on Fight Night 151. He's been holding the title for nearly a month. The world champion, Ricci, has won that title back in September. He's been holding the title now for 4 months by defeating Jaden Shadow. At the end of this month, he'll be the longest reigning individual champion, single reign with a world title. But he's also going to be the longest title holder to date. And what I can tell you, the tag team division will also be strengthened. Next, Dutch Power, the Pirates, will make their return. That is going to be very interesting. So we're going to see what that is going to be like. Oh, Jesus. Kurvers is now dominating. Oh, and he's throwing him over the apron. And the Mundo was helping Dan back up. I don't know whether that's legal. Oh, and Rick missed, but he slipped. That's an elbow, that's a punch. That's not where you want to be. Not against the apron, it is. Referee's unhappy, and he started to count. Kurvers goes back into the game. Jeffrey Blight and the Mundo looking onwards in his battle of champions. And I don't know how this will span out, but whoever wins it is going to be a grand evening. That's because this match is just so good. Oh. Master seems to be getting the most of it right now. Oh, and there's an uppercut. But a man established in 1993. Oh, and there is his face first. And Dan looks to have it covered. This can't be it. Oh, what a vicious knee strike by Kurvers. Turns the momentum fully around. And this might be it. Dead end. Only a 2 count. Nearly at eye trim, but he missed. and Kurvers now is looking to seize the day. Oh, and seize their match. But Dan is fighting. Hype train got derailed. It's a 50-50 split between the fans. Who's going to win this match? And that is what we had expected. It's going to be one. It's going to be a two. And the Masters wins. One exciting end to fight at 154 and 155. Next week is going to be the very, very last of RFPW Fight Night. But after that, we'll be back with new shows and more new cool features than ever incorporated into it. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, then follow us on Twitch, subscribe to us on YouTube, make sure to retweet, like, share, whichever you can do to help us. Use the hashtag Fight Night to send your tweets. My name is Kevin End, and of course Jeffrey Blight also on his job. I'm going to say have a great evening. We'll see you back next week, most likely on Wednesday. But check out the Twitter. And I wish you a very good evening. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. And until the final fight night next week. Good evening.